Hello, my name is Brett Jobin, and I chose to do my presentation on economic progress and declining population growth, and this thesis was written by Alvin H. Hansen. Alvin H. Hansen is referred to by many as the American Keynes for his strong belief in Keynesian economics. Hansen presented his thesis on economic growth and declining population growth in 1938 at the American Economic Review meeting in Detroit, Michigan. He wrote this thesis in response to the economy of America in the 1930s, in specific, the Great Depression. Hansen believed America was going through what he called secular stagnation. He described secular stagnation as sick recoveries which die in their infancy and depressions which feed on themselves and leave a hard and seemingly immovable core of unemployment. Hansen argued that an economy needed strong and healthy levels of investment if it was to maintain full employment. He wrote, "For it is an undisputable fact that the prevailing economic systems has never been able to reach reasonable full employment or the attainment of its currently realizable real income without making large investment expenditures." Hansen listed three factors that he thought had been especially important in encouraging the needed levels of investment in the earlier decades of the United States history. These factors were inventions, the discovery of new territories and resources, and population growth. Each of these, in turn, severally and in combination, has opened investment outlets and caused a rapid growth of capital formation. At the time, population growth had slowed down and the United States was not expanding its territories. Because of this, Hansen argued, we are thus rapidly entering a world in which we must fall back upon a more rapid advance of technology than in the past if we are to find private investment opportunities adequate to maintain full employment. It is my growing conviction that the combined effects of the decline in population growth, together with the failure of any real important innovations of a magnitude sufficient to absorb large capital outlays, weigh very heavily as an explanation for the failure of the recent recovery to reach full employment. Hansen argued that in some cases, an increase in technology might even lead to less need for invention. He said that, moreover, it is possible that capital-saving inventions may cause capital formation in many industries to lag behind the increase in output. Hansen was skeptical in finding a long-term solution to this problem. Hansen was unconvinced about whether either monetary or fiscal policy could provide a long-lasting answer to this problem. He was uncertain that lower interest rates could encourage the large and vigorous investment levels that he felt were needed. Hansen also considered the possibility of what we would today call expansionary fiscal policy, which is tax cuts, and increased government spending, especially on infrastructure. He cautiously favored such steps because he was worried about the continual rises in government debt. Hansen wrote, "Consumption may be strengthened by the relief from taxes which drains off a stream of income which otherwise would flow into consumption channels. Public investment may usefully be made in human and natural resources and in consumers' capital goods of a collective character designed to serve the physical, recreational, and cultural needs of a community as a whole. But we cannot afford to be blind to the unmistakable fact that a solution along these lines raises serious problems of economic workability and political administration. Public spending is the easiest of all recovery methods, and therein lies its dangers." In conclusion, Hansen's theme was that a healthy full employment economy needs a strong profit-oriented incentives for investing spending, and because he was not confident that the economy of his time could produce such incentives, secular stagnation was the result he came up with. Thank you for listening to my presentation, and I hope you learned a little bit about this book. Thank you.